That sounds stupid.
Alright guys, so on Dyno Day, we were the second car up. First car was no clutch garage with his 240 and his 1200 big boost kit. As you guys know, I'm not a big fan of the big boost kits myself. Second car up. On our first run, we did 835 horsepower on 29 pounds of boost and about 700 foot-pounds of torque. Now, those are pretty good numbers. I was very happy with that. I was thinking we were going to do about high 7s, maybe 8s, and we did. We got what we wanted, especially with that kind of boost for this kind of application here. And then the second run, we did like 780 or 790 horsepower because we blew off one of the couplers. Now, I will tell you that this car has a few rubber couplers on it, but mainly what it has is these, I'll show you guys here. So it has 2 or 3 rubber couplers that are getting changed to hard pipes. So we got an elbow on this side that we're going to replace, of course, and we have an elbow on this side, and then we have the main elbow coming off of the throttle body into the 3-inch pipe, so 3.5 inch to a 3-inch elbow. All that's getting changed to hard pipe. We're going to be welding on hard pipe and using those joints wherever we need them to do a quick disconnect if we ever have to repair something. So we won't have that blow off problem anymore. That was a temporary thing to get the car running and seeing what we can get out of it, and then to come back. I found a really good welder. He's going to come to my shop and we're going to build it here. So I do have a TIG welder, but he usually brings his TIG welder with him. That's pretty good overall. I was very happy with what we did, and now we're going into the new build, which is going to be awesome. We've got, I'll tell you guys about engine builder slash machinist later. I decided to have him actually build the motor because he has all the specialty tools for it, and he has all the measuring tools, the special spec measurements, like bore measurements and all that, and I want them to be perfect. So he's going to put this one together. Of course, we're going to use my other block just to make it simple. I'm going to send that block out. It's going to get decked, bored. We're going from an 86 millimeter before to an 86.5 millimeter. So we're going to bore it out a little bit to a Manly that's been coated, all that good stuff. Good for a good bit of horsepower. I think somewhere around 1,400 horsepower. And we're going for a Manly tri-beam, turbo tough, really strong built rod here. So again, this is like rated up to 1,400 horsepower. We're not going to go 1,400 horsepower, but we just want to make sure we're safe. We've got Rio Street main caps. So this was made by Rio Street. They are forged main caps. And then we've got ACL bearings that go on both the rods and the mains. These are the mains, and that was the rods. And then really the only part I'm waiting for to send this motor out is going to be the ARP. I have ARP head bolts for the head right here that we're going to replace. I have ARPs on it now, but we replace them when the head comes off. And then we're going to replace, and then we're going to do the main cap bearings as well. Or I mean, we're going to do the main cap hardware, ARP hardware as well. So we're waiting on that from Australia because the US is sold out. Every part's really hard to get right now, especially for a 2J. So once we get that, motor gets sent out, and maybe 2 to 4 weeks later, we have it back. So end of October, the car should be running again. I'll videotape all this process with you guys, taking the motor out, doing some fine tuning that I've learned along the way, and then putting everything back in, and then sending in more power. Of course, we're running 29 pounds of boost, and we can basically max out the turbo with our setup now. So depending on where we're racing and what car we're racing at the track, we can boost it up with a trim pot. We can just add in more power and go from anywhere from 25 pounds of boost to max out the turbo, which we'll find out what that is later. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Got the K series going as well. I'll have some videos coming out on that. We're gonna do the EK is getting the K swap, is getting the transmission, is getting so it's going all motor first, and later going to go into full turbo, all that good stuff, all-wheel drive. We'll talk about that when we get there. All right, so yeah, can't wait to get into some data on the IS. We're gonna do 60 foot, 60 to 130, eighth mile, quarter mile, 0 to 60, and that's gonna be really crazy info. I'm sure you guys will love it. getting some slicks for the back, of course, and some skinnies for the track, and then get more information, see how we go, and maybe get in some friendly racing or some money racing and see where that goes. But all the racing I'm going to be doing is at the track. I mean, we've had local law enforcement lately take away over 60 cars. I mean, I don't have time for that. I'm too old for that game, and I really don't like to be around that many people, to be honest with you, especially when it comes to racing and people acting the fool. So rather not do that. You'll see me at the track. I'm sure we'll have some friendly racing or money racing eventually very soon against some of the local guys. So that pretty much wraps this video up, guys. Can't wait, like I said, to get into this and get the new internals in it, get the new dial in, show you guys how the car runs, all that good stuff. The car's literally been up for a month and made 835 horsepower reliably. I drove the car there, drove the car back, and just awesome. So I've been driving the car a lot, actually, so I'm glad everything has been going really good with it. I'll see you guys on the next video. Please be sure to keep up, because there is going to be a lot more videos coming, and just a lot more content, a lot more information, a lot more data, and yeah, so see you guys on the next video. Have a good day.